Welcome back to the ASUS ROG DreamLeague live here from the DreamHack Monster Energy Studios, where we just witnessed our first game of Na'Vi versus Alliance, and that game was exactly what I was hoping it would be. CAS Dota at its finest, new patch, everybody dies, everybody kills, everybody wins. Well, Empire won a little bit more than Na'Vi.
Well, they won the game, yes.
Yeah.
What was it, like 12, 13 minutes in, and the highest CS was like 80?
You don't need CS if you kill heroes.
60.
You don't need CS if you kill heroes.
Yeah, it was awesome to watch. And then all the ravages and the turnarounds and
I could learn something from those ravages.
You could.
I could. Well, they were really on point. I think patience as well.
Both teams actually played really, really well. Like Funnick on his Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
He got some amazing charges, like bashing like 5 or 4 people like every single time.
Basically a ravage.
Yeah, basically.
But I think he was a bit overzealous at times. Like the time when they were going for Roshan.
Yeah. 4
of them were in the Roche pit. He started charging off into the Radiant jungle and died. So they actually gave away Roshan when they could have just taken it themselves. It's like, I don't know.
Dandy and Avost with their BKB usage. The same goes for like
Ivan.
But
it's not actually a V, it's also like Ivan. It's a bit of a combination between a V and a B.
And Aloha Dance, oh my god, his Rubik is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, it is
like that was some serious Rubik play. Like even the time in the Dire Jungle when he like nearly got away with the charge. What a player.
That would have been amazing if he actually got. He also got the deny on what potentially could be the first blood, which, by the way, I mean, Aloha Dance had the right mindset to deny, but to be honest, it was more of a mistake of Na'Vi to not to think that they were safe. And then
they were like, okay, we'll let the end get the last hit.
Yeah.
I think is what happened.
And then he was like, okay, I'm gonna let Arstal get the last hit. Did not
happen. It's unfortunate. Yeah. They didn't know he was in the area either, so.
Yeah.
True. Well, Spearbreaker, so Funnick had a very good moment, and I believe the clip that we have selected is actually selecting that one. Maybe they decided on a new one. We're going to see what's going to happen because it's a drawing board with Shanalytics.
Welcome to the drawing board. We've actually selected the clip at about 31 minutes in, where Funnick does actually play really well on Spirit Breaker, but it's not really the highlight.
Close enough.
All right. So, pause really quick. So, first of all, Resolution has a bottled illusion rune on Dragon Knight. Pretty much amazing. Like, that's the perfect start to a push. Silent running up the front with his Aegis and BKB. Now, one thing to know from this fight is Havost and Dendy with their BKB timings are like every Ravage in this game, they had it like perfectly. So let's see.
And this is where Tide has a refresher as well, yeah.
Yeah, I think it delivers it in the fight, actually.
So Artstyle kind of just starts wailing on them with the impetuses. And they just try and harass them out. Yeah. And this is the perfect...
This is a really good poke.
Yeah, this is perfect. But then straight away, Ivan is like, okay, and then look at the BKB timings on...
Oh, that one. I mean,
it was really good.
Yeah, perfect.
So on point.
But it doesn't really matter in this fight because look at their cores. They both have BKBs.
Yeah, and Resolution is just eating everyone alive.
Yeah.
Silent dies, but he manages to get all of his spells and all of his damage off as well.
Tidehunter just refreshed and he's ready for round 2.
Aloha Dance actually Glimmer Capes the Tidehunter.
And then charge on Tide.
Yeah, Funnick again charging through.
He realized he doesn't really need it, but he pops it anyway.
Yeah.
And like, Enchantress doesn't have a BKB, so he's just stunned all the time.
Yeah, Artstyle, like, it's a tough playing against such, like, in-your-face kind of heroes, like Dragon Knight, like Gyrocopter, Ravage.
But you can't really tell, like, now we have no real physical damage dealer.
Yeah.
It's basically their Enchantress. It's basically physical damage.
What do you think of Havost on the Shrek? Do you think that was the choice?
I think it's legit. It's an aggressive hero.
Yeah.
Like, I think it fits him very well, but I don't know about his skill build. He went stats over Edict, which is questionable. Yeah. I get why you would do it, because you want stats so you don't get bursted down immediately. I think Edict could have done some serious work though.
Yeah, especially like even 1 point allows you to push like super early.
Yeah. But was it a game breaker changer? Maybe?
No, I don't think so.
Honestly, it had a lot to do with Ivan on his Tidehunter. Like, he got some amazing Ravages.
Yeah, but he got one Ravage in mid where he just got his Blink Dagger.
Yeah, that was...
He went in before his team. He actually baited his team in to die, basically. Because he went in this choke point.
Yeah. And Funnick then charged through the whole team.
Yeah, and the Sonic Wave and the burst.
That I was expecting.
Yeah, I was going to choose that one, and then Scriff was like, nah, we'll choose the last one. I was like, all right.
Okay.
Because, you know, we give and take.
Yeah. It's a relationship, you know?
Yeah.
both goes both ways. No, but do you think this was a draft? This was pure outplay or just a draft or combination of factors? What happened and what can they do better? Of course.
I think Navi in this game, like they had like either team could have won like at any stage, but Navi's draft was a bit later on, like or wasn't as late into the game. You know what I mean? Like so, the longer it went on, the harder it became, especially with Silent on his gyrocopter just farming up.
Yeah, I think they had the late game secured with the tide pick as well. Navi was kind of pressured to win. Like I was saying in the other series, they were also kind of pressured to win with the Pugna lineup.
Yeah.
But they just hold high ground and won the game from there instead with kind of a throw. So.
Okay, so you're saying like, I mean, the first start of the game, the first actually, I think 20 minutes of the game were very even. Kills were even, everything was kind of even, and it shouldn't have been even in this case.
I think Navi need to win the early game.
Okay.
Like get the tower momentum and stuff like that.
Especially with
like the Enchantress had less net worth than Avenge at like 18 minutes or something like that. You don't want that to happen because she's kind of a core.
Yeah, especially with Leshrac getting kind of picked off a lot. Like you want that hero to like snowball really hard.
It could have been huge if she had like Midas, BKB, Ags, and Mom at like the high ground. She would have
just continue talking like that.
Okay, so we've had some bad experiences with the Red Button.